Okay. It's looking bleak. Why don't you tell us what you see? Alright. Man. Tell us what you see. Wow. Tell us what you see. Come on, tell me, man. All I see is self-destructive actions increasing. Morals are just depleting. No one's believing. Bold faiths retreating. It's like we in a rush to take the mark of the heathen. It's the fall of the season. Behind the world's leading. No one's interceding. Everything's misleading. Integrity's decreasing. Nothing's impeding. Wickedness from abounding. Evil here is astounding. People here are just frowning. No plans to turn around these things that's going down. No parachutes are found. We falling right to the ground. I see the proud and poverty growing wild while the rich grow their accounts. The poor just live in doubt with more than 2 billion persons claiming God is concerning. Cause the world is hurting, they ain't bearing each other's burden. They barely obey the word and cleverly change the word to appease each person. Now Sabbath days they working. I see people following other people, but that recipe's lethal cause their heart's desperately evil. I see people walking, living out of a coffin, directing their own steps, they in and out of the dark. Man, folks think they believing without even reading. Pastors think they teaching without the scriptures to lead them. Not enduring sound doctrine, one of the devil's squadron. This unwitting coercion is an increasing problem. I see nations rising up against nations, pestilence and famine and signs in the constellations. The minds of the monster Satan control these politicians, they kill us of our intentions. Campaigns of contradictions. I see folks in this land putting their faith in man, hoping to elect someone to do it only Yah can. I see earthquakes, death tolls that staggering high, dead fish in beach wells and birds falling out the sky. But why? Can't see what I see. I see you don't see what I see. I see if you see what I see. You see catastrophes is ending drastically. Obliviousness rising. People that refuse to open their eyes and take heed to the wise. I see these things unfold, these prophecies foretold. Iniquities abound cause love has waxed cold. I see these conceited, boastful, proud blasphemers, despisers of good, high-minded pleasure seekers. I see disasters all over the atlas. Folks trying to prove Yahusha wrong, serving 2 masters. Yeah, I can see a spirit, I could even feel it. I see these people that's wicked, they claiming they walking in it. Things fall apart with so many lost in the dark, appeasing to the flesh for the desires of the heart. The fruit of the spirit is long suffering, peace, love, and gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, and even temperance. Man, you're hearing all the instruments, so I maintain my innocence. Man, I'm cleansed of this, thinking this is coincidence. There's way too many incidents. Common sense is genius, while faith suffers from impotence. I see the conqueror setting out on his horse. I see a great sword, but peace I see no more. I see the scales tipped, inflation runaway greedy, depraved entertainment on the radios and TV. I see tsunamis, eruptions, and record eclipses. Comets, Siamese, these things are cataclysmic. I see priorities controlled by a minority, pollution and deforesting. These things ain't what they ought to be. I see policies written by criminal minded. I see why narrows the way and only few people find it. I see why so many are blinded. They can't get past what they see with their eyes and try to see what's behind it. I see many believe, but don't really know what they believe, so they so easily deceived. A few measly degrees could change the dynamic of how we live or we eat. Life's an incredible feat. I see folks try to succeed without the Almighty. I see people come together amidst the catastrophe. They say seeing is believing. Well, I seen a nation born in the days, synagogues of demons, Yah chosen soul to heathens. Got all this technology at high speed and nobody's even reading. I see folks worshiping their own gods, but these things gon' happen whether they believe Yah or not. I see lives killed, suffering up to the children, man, the enemy has got skills, trying to make us impatient with Yah's will. I see a faith offending on your situation, that's a deadly combination, leaving the door open for Satan. I see whole populations turn away from what is honest. I see the earth reeling from the transgressions upon it. I see deterioration of our society. Only difference from Rome is this a global atrocity. Our direction is disastrous. Even the sun attacks us, the earth is shifting on its axis. I'm starting to see his remnant. I'm starting to see what's really intended. I see how he will end it. I see many deceived and don't know where they're going. So when the Son of Man come back in the cloud, they won't even know what. You can't see what I see. I see you don't see what I see. I see you see what I see. You see catastrophes is ending drastically. Cause you can't see what I see. I see you don't see what I see. I see everything. you see what I see? You see catastrophes is ending drastically.